Good morning, gardeners. This is Paul, and today I'm going to move my Robles Red here. You can see some varieties like this George's Polyrhizis is really happy in a part sun environment. In fact, that thing got cooked when it was getting too much sun. So you can see here's the Robles Red. And the growth is just a bit atoliated or thin. It's actually still dormant, so after seeing Leonardo's Robles Red at Oceanside Dragon Fruit, I decided mine needs more sunlight. So I'm going to replace it with this Solanacearis testudo, which will be really happy here. Now the problem is there's a big tree behind me, and it's just producing too much shade as it gets larger. So luckily my neighbor thinned it out. So we'll get a bit more sunlight here in this area. Now I also learned a few more things from Oceanside Dragon Fruit that I'm going to use on my little farm here. And you can see here on the avocado trees, I'm now doing what they're doing. They acclimatize their cuttings for about 180 days or so, and they put them in some shade under some avocado trees, so that's what I've done here. So you can see I have lots of slightly rooted cuttings. I keep the unrooted ones in my greenhouse this time of year. And these things should just do fine here. Will also be protected by a little bit of shade here in the afternoon. See here are my seedlings and hybrids and grafts and a few cuttings. And now check this out. This is pretty exciting. You can see here BRUNI. This branch didn't even exist 1 year ago. Back in April, it was just forming some new branches. And so this branch is about a year old now, maybe a little less, and look at that. These beautiful flower buds, it has 4 of them. And this plant does require cross-pollination. But I would have to say, in my experience, BRUNI has been the fastest to grow and produce flower buds. Look at that, they're beautiful. Now this does produce a purple flower, has a very unique tasting fruit that I've tasted before, and does require cross-pollination. So let me go show you some other flower buds I have, luckily, so I can cross-pollinate these puppies in a few days. Now, since temperature is a key factor for the formation of flower buds, you can see that most of my flower buds are actually in the greenhouse. So that was a sugar dragon, and the pollen source I'm going to use on BRUNI, luckily, is going to be this one, which is Arizona Purple, and they say that's the same thing as sugar dragon. So save your money. Should be the same, no different. This is one of Paul Thompson's Ocamponus, the spinier of the two. Here is 6S, which I doubt will make it, but really interesting. Here's Paul Thompson's number 7. And last but not least, look at this one. This is Jala. I also have an Orahona outside, but I'm not going to show you that today. It's small. But look at this one. Jala number 1. Really dark, really interesting looking flower bud, in my opinion. Wow. Can't wait to see what happens to that one. Hopefully this cutting has enough energy to produce the flower. And some have rooted, some have not. And there's a Houghton over there about to create a flower bud too. You can see it here. It's really red. Right there. So there you go. Most of the flower buds right now, it's early in the season, luckily, are in here. So give us a like and a subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.